I really need a break. What the?
Hello there, I am Eebpack3000 and I am here to tell you that you can take a vacation to anywhere so long as you are wearing me the entire time.
A vacation? For real?
However, while you are there, you must take care of the trash in that area using my assistance.
I knew there was gonna be a catch. I have a confession to make. It took me 2 years to finally decide to beat this game. I had Mario 3D All-Stars for quite a while now, but I didn't decide to play this game until recently. The same goes for Mario Galaxy. But now that I beat the game, would I say it's any good?
Mario Sunshine came out in 2002 for the GameCube and was never re-released until September 18, 2020 with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I never played this game until 3D All-Stars came out.
I really wonder how I would have played this game if it was never re-released.
It's pretty ridiculous that it took about 18 years to even get another way to play this game that is not on the GameCube. Well, I just hope that more games from the GameCube era specifically get this treatment. There was a tech demo called Super Mario 128 that had a bunch of Marios in it. It almost looks like it's supposed to be a Super Mario 64 sequel. Well, it was cancelled, but this game was the successor, I guess, to Mario 128.
It can't really be a successor to a game that was cancelled, can it?
Mario Sunshine plays similarly to Mario 64, yet is so different to that game. The similar parts are the fact that you can run, jump, wall jump, ground pound, dive, and side flip. However, there's no punching, crouching, and long jumping in this game, and that's because of this game's main mechanic, Flood. Flood is a backpack looking companion that can shoot out water and do other stuff. But before I go over that, let me talk about the action button in this game. As I said, there's no punching and no long jumping. But that's okay because the action button for this game makes you dive. This is the main way you would travel long distances. If you spray water in front of you and then dive, you will go faster. But that's as far as movement really goes.
I miss punching.
As I mentioned, Flood is a companion you get at the start of the game. This guy's alright. It allows you to shoot water in front of you as well as hover, dash, and get shot high up. You can achieve this by getting different nozzles from different boxes. They get unlocked at certain points in the game, so as long as you play the game, you don't really have to worry about how to get them. Yoshi's another companion in this game. This time, you can actually ride him, unlike in Mario 64. The way Yoshi works is you would see a fruit he would want from you while he's in his egg. Then you bring that fruit to him and then he hatches. You have a limited time to use Yoshi, as when his stomach becomes empty, he disappears. Unless you feed him another fruit of any kind. If he falls in water, he also disappears. He can spray some weird fruit juice out, which would waste his time limit. But if you hit an enemy with this, they'd become a platform, and the platform would have a different effect depending on the fruit Yoshi ate.
What type of mechanic is that?
All in all, this is pretty cool to see. Very different from any Mario game. Similar to Mario 64, you would have to go to certain portals to enter certain levels. Instead of paintings this time, it's graffiti. The main goal of the game is to clean up Isle Delfino, which is the location you guys are in. Every level has 8 missions and a 100 coin mission, just like in Mario 64. Instead of power stars, you get shine sprites. The more shines you get, the sunnier Isle Delfino becomes. There are 120 shines in this game, and although there are 8 missions per world, there are 11 possible sprites you can get from them. 8 from the missions, 2 secret ones, and 1 for 100 coins. And there's another collectible within these levels called the blue coins. 10 of these coins can be exchanged to a shine. They are quite annoying to find, but one day I'll try to find all of them. Levels in this game are okay. They're pretty creative here and there, but a majority of this game is just red coins. Those missions are pretty boring. Bosses appear in this game and they utilize the game's mechanics pretty well. My favorite is the Manta Ray one, then the final Bowser fight. But everything else is just whatever. There's some missions where you have to spray Shadow Mario, who's just Bowser Jr. in disguise. All in all, these levels are pretty cool. Now normally I would talk about the game's hub world first, but I forgot about that, so I'll just have to stick with this order. Delfino Plaza is pretty cool of a hub world. It's much bigger than Peach's castle in Mario 64. It also has many secret shines and blue coins across the area. On top of that, there are also some secret levels you would have to enter to get some shines as well. It's a pretty fun hub world if anything. It really uses the game's mechanics well, but in terms of the gameplay, that really does it. I enjoy it, but it gets pretty repetitive, which kind of sucks. Music has this summertime vibe, pretty fitting for the current season we're in.
It was a coincidence that I made this video near summer, I swear.
I like it. It's weirdly relaxing and pretty upbeat. It's a mood you don't often hear, especially in Mario games. Like, you can compare all the music from beach type levels in Mario games and none of them would sound like this. It's refreshing. My favorite song has to be the casino theme. What's more to say? I may or may not like this song because of Mario 64 DS. That's besides the point. You hear this song in a lot of my videos because it really stuck with me. But my next favorite song is probably Bianco Hills. Let me just leave it at that. Well, it's that time again. Another Mario game, another Peach rescue mission. This time around, Mario, Peach, Toadsworth, and some Toads are going on vacation.
I wonder why they decided to invite Mario and not Luigi. Wait, Toadsworth, you were in this game?
Toadsworth is a pretty much forgotten Mario character that I unironically like. Anyways, they watch a video while in the plane about Isle Delfino. You can see Shadow Mario gooning around in that video. When you guys make it, it turns out there's a lot of goop around the area and you use Flood to clean it. Shadow Mario takes Peach and it turns out Shadow Mario is Bowser Jr. Bowser told Bowser Jr. that Peach is his mother. Why? Anyways, Mario's framed to be the person who messed up Isle Delfino, but they slowly realize that it wasn't him. Mario's job is to clean up Isle Delfino, get some shine sprites to bring sunshine to Isle Delfino, and retrieve Peach. At some point, the island gets flooded, and to get rid of this flood, Mario goes into the volcano where Bowser is located. You beat Bowser, and that's pretty much Mario's sunshine. Bowser Jr. learns that Peach isn't his mom, but he still wants to beat Mario and whatnot. Flood dies somewhat, but not really, and that's Mario's sunshine. Pretty interesting story for a Mario game. Did you ever wonder what would happen if you get all 120 shine sprites? Well, you get two things, a neat looking picture and a chill looking alt costume from Mario. Now he looks like he's really in vacation. The thing is, I didn't 100% the game yet. In fact, a lot of the things I talked about in this video were new to me. I didn't do any research for this game when I first played it, and I enjoyed it. That one pachinko level that's infamous wasn't too bad in my opinion. It took about 4 tries for me to get it. In fact, in the old versus new games video, that was the first time I even played that level. At some point in time, I'll probably 100% this game, but I don't know when that day will be.
And that's Mario Sunshine. I probably left out a lot in this video, but if you've noticed, I want to keep things shorter and more to the point. I enjoyed this game, and I was really fascinated with it as a kid. You see, when I was a kid, I really wanted a GameCube, but I never got one. So the fact that I can play these games on a modern console really make me happy. It was very fun, and I'm glad I played this game. It was a bit weird to control at first, but I got used to the controls. It's a very different Mario game, but because it's different, it's now one of my favorites. Now, does anyone know how to make a backpack just like Flood?